Home is where the heart is. Todd, an orphan baby fox, was still getting used to his new surroundings in the widow Tweed's house. Why Todd was so young, he was still getting used to being a fox. Imagine how extra confusing it was for him to find himself in a human's house where everything he saw was strange and unfamiliar. In the kitchen, Todd's attention was caught by the large box with a door that the widow Tweed kept opening and closing. Each time she opened the door, Todd caught a glimpse of the box's brightly lit interior and got a whiff of all kinds of delicious treats inside. But when Todd hopped into the box unseen by the widow Tweed as she was closing the door, he got a surprise. It was cold inside, and as soon as the door closed, Todd found himself sitting in complete darkness. Luckily, the widow Tweed heard Todd's whispers and opened the refrigerator door. Why, Todd, how did you get in there? She said. Todd hopped out and darted away. He wandered into the living room and jumped onto a windowsill. Outside, Todd could see his friends Big Mama the owl and Dinky the sparrow chatting on a tree branch. Todd leaned forward to hop inside and join them, but he bumped into something. Todd was confused. He didn't see anything blocking his way. He leaned forward again. His nose bumped up against something smooth, hard, and soiled, but it was clear. He could see right through it. The widow Tweed chuckled as he looked on from the living room doorway. Discovered glass, have you, Todd? She said with a kind smile. Whatever glass was, Todd. He supposed he'd have to stay indoors. He hopped onto a table and studied a small square object with some knobs on it. He batted one of the knobs. He turned a fraction of an inch. Interrogate. I think it says. Todd batted it again. This time the knob turned all the way around and a loud noise blared out. Startled, Todd bolted under the sofa. The widow Tweed brushed over to the object and turned the knob. The noise stopped. Then she coaxed Todd out from under the sofa. There, Todd, she coded, cradling him in her arms and patting his head. That's just a radio. You are having a hard time getting used to everything in this strange new place, aren't you? Here, let's have a snack. It had been a rough morning for the baby fox, but there, in the widow Tweed's arms, Todd felt a felt a comforting, familiar feeling at last. It was the feeling of being warm and cared for. All of a sudden, Todd's new home didn't feel so strange at all.